Hey y'all, so while I'm fixing my two broken nails with my Ovo Novo nail tips that I have on my fingers, because having missing nails drives me crazy. But while I'm fixing my nails, I want to tell y'all um, kind of what's been going on with me in my detox journey because, uh, one just fell, because it's been one rough ride. And the first time I caught myself doing a detox on myself, I did a fast, and that ended up in disaster because I ended up getting pneumonia because I didn't properly do what's called a binding treatment to bind all of the dying parasites. I did not bind the parasites, and so they wreaked havoc inside of my body, which led to me having pneumonia. Now, this time around, um, I forgot again to use detox, the binder, which is activated charcoal. I forgot to use it, and so I had post nasal drip all week long, and it's been horrible. Like within just the weekend by itself, I've been through 5 rolls of toilet paper. I had to make a special trip to the store just to get some toilet paper, which going to the store where I'm at is like not fun because the distance from my home to the stores is just ridiculous. Um, so I made a special trip to the store and got me some more toilet paper because the post nasal drip was nonstop. It wasn't even mucus. It was more so of just whenever you have parasitic die off, they like to release gases and toxins inside of your body. And that can show up in many forms, such as diarrhea or gas or bloating or nausea, headache, just cough and cold symptoms, fatigue, extreme fatigue. When you're doing detox, you're going to get extreme fatigue because your body's working overtime trying to kill off these monsters in your body, because that's what they are and that's what they look like. They're little monsters. So and this is the nail that I'm using. It's Una Gela nail glue. It's a gel nail glue. I love it. I swear by it, and it doesn't like hurt your nail bed whenever you remove it. And then don't ask me what happened to the bottle, but this is a Novo Ovo nail glue, and this is the builder gel. So this is what I put on top. But yeah, so I was having really bad post nasal drip, and I called the doctor today to do an emergency appointment and let them know like, hey, I'm having chronic sinusitis. I need some, steroids. I need something, ASAP. I'm suffering. So they're like, oh, okay, well, they sent it to the pharmacy and everything. I haven't went to pick it up yet because on Sundays, everything around here is closed except for the dang on church. So, anyways, I ended up eating onion because I've been taking like bites out of onion every day. But something just told me this morning to just go ahead and just eat a whole half an onion. And when I did that, I'm still a little congested, but you get the picture. So I have been struggling with that. So here's the binders I use. I'm not a doctor. Do not take my advice. This is just from my own personal experience. I've been swearing by activated charcoal since COVID. And it is an excellent binder compared to psyllium husk and other things that people use to flush out parasites and toxins from their bodies when they're detoxing. So I ended up using that at the last minute, and finally I've been getting relief, but I'm still gonna go to the pharmacy and pick up, the steroids, just because having prescription allergy medicine and a nasal spray is not gonna hurt anything at this point. So that's that. I'm going to also post some of the things that I've been eating because when I went to the doctor, I was mortified when I realized I was 155, and that's not muscle. That was 55 pounds, 10 pounds that I gained in 6 months that I worked really hard to lose 20 pounds last year. and I gained 10 of it back. Being homeless made me, gain 10 pounds back, and it was an unhealthy weight. So I'm down 5 pounds. And what I've done within this past 30 days to lose the 5 pounds was really, I've been eating as clean as possible. Have I cheated on my diet? Yes, it's natural to cheat, because when those parasites get to kicking your butt, they, like I said, they wreak havoc, and those cravings will come back, and your body will turn on you completely until you give in to those cravings. And so there's been like a balancing act that I've had to do, like just like, okay, my body is like wreaking havoc and I'm having all these symptoms, side effects. As soon as I eat a pancake with some syrup, well, the symptoms kind of go away. I know it's crazy. Or if I eat a cookie, then some of the side effects will go away. That just goes to show how these parasites work. They do not want to let go. They do not want to die. Parasites are like roaches, except for they're inside of our body, and they just don't want to go away. And when you try to detox, eat clean, and eat healthy, they don't like it. And I mean, I don't know how else to describe parasites and cleansing and detoxing. When you're really unhealthy, purging these things is like trying to purge demons, purge monsters out of your body. They look like monsters, they look like demons, and it's just like The Exorcist. When the Pope comes to, or whoever comes to exorcise those demons out of the host, 9 times out of 10, the demon is going to take the host with it. It's the same thing with the parasites. Whenever you have a body full of parasites, it is going to try to take out the host before they decide they're gonna, go. So that's why it's very, very, very important when you're doing a detox to be mindful of cleansing them out via binders, and really do your research. And if you're taking prescription medications, really check in with your doctor so that you don't have any interference with your regular medications. So the same thing happened to my cat. I got a orange cat named Cheeto, and Cheeto was the run of the litter. Just like my dog, I had a dog named Ramsey. He was the run of the litter, and I've come to the terms to understand that when you get the run of the litter, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be the most messed up one out of the group, the most sickly one out of the litter. And I didn't realize that. I always saw the smallest one. I was like, oh, how cute, I'll take the smallest one. But they always had the most worms, or the most problems, the most diarrhea. Well, the same thing with Cheeto. He was full of parasites, and the woman that I got him from was apparently trailer park trash. I mean, out here in the country, I really can't, I don't know. But people have all kinds of animals, all kinds. And so no telling what kind of parasites that this cat had, but the cat was full of mites, parasites, or whatever, and they were eating him from the inside out. Any type of nutrients that he ate, the parasites immediately took a hold of. And so ultimately he ended up getting cat wasting syndrome, which ultimately ended up being his demise. So it's the same thing. If you have a tapeworm or H. pylori, which is something that one of my children had, was H. pylori, what happens is these parasites take your nutrients to where you're unable to gain weight or get absorbed nutrients properly, like iron, zinc, copper, etc., because we are so full of parasites. And so we can't even think straight half the time, because these parasites, they control us, what we eat, and everything. They're a part of our everyday life. And until we detox and cleanse these parasites, we are going to be controlled like zombies by these parasites. We're going to be blocked off via the heart chakra by the parasites, or we're going to be hijacked in the brain. So either way it goes, if you want to start your healthcare journey, you need to start detoxing, okay? So that about wraps up my nails. I'm going to take nail file and just kind of off the top like that. And go from there. So So yeah, the weekends are really self-care. If you are all busy during the week, you need to take Saturday, Sabbath day, and Sunday, and you need to get that self-care in. Period. There's no excuse. I mean, times are hard. There's a lot of stress on us, which takes a huge toll on our bodies. Stress within itself takes a toll on our bodies. I mean, the cortisol levels, everything. Stress will kill you faster than unhealthy diet will. Seriously. So take the weekend to take care of your vessel because you only get one. Take the weekend to pour into yourself and do it intentionally. It'll help you live longer. It'll help you be healthier and happier. It'll help you with your week ahead. And so, when you look good, you feel good. When you take care of your body, sometimes you don't always feel good because detoxing your body makes you feel like crap. But, like I said, it's a part of it. It's all about, what do you want? Do you want to move forward in your spiritual journey and in your health journey? Then you have to start with detoxing your mind, your body, your soul. Detoxing your body is not going to mean anything if you don't detox your soul, if you don't cleanse your spirit. So what are you doing behind me? If you don't detox your spirit, and that, when I say detox your spirit, that means if you are holding on to negativity, or if you're allowing negative entity attachments to keep latching onto you like these parasites do, then you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. If you know that you have some repenting to do, if you know that you have some praying for forgiveness to do, you need to do that, because we are all sinners, and it doesn't, no matter what you've done, you can always go and ask for forgiveness. That doesn't mean you have to be holier than thou. That doesn't mean that you have to be perfect, because none of us are ever going to be perfect. It's not going to happen. But putting in that effort is going to be rewarded. Putting in that effort, you're going to start getting messages from the Creator, and you can even speak these things out. Like, before I started my health journey, I prayed about it, so that way this time I can get through it. Anything that I go through, I pray about it. And while I'm praying for things, I also remember to pray for forgiveness and ask for forgiveness from the Creator. I'm not saying Lord. I'm not saying God. I'm saying the Creator of all things. Okay, the source. And having that personal establishment, that personal relationship is what's going to carry you through detoxing, sickness, illness, mental health problems. Because I still struggle with depression. I still struggle with PTSD. I still struggle personally within myself from the trauma that I've dealt with. And that is the reason why I push myself on my spiritual journey. That is why I push myself on this journey on social media, and let people see the good, the bad, the ugly, the quirky, the weird, the non-polished, the non-perfected parts of myself. Do I get embarrassed sometimes? Yes, but it's all a part of the growth. You hear me? So I want to be a living witness and testimony that if I can get to a certain point in my life, you can too. But you have to make the conscious choice and decision within yourself that it's really what you want to do. And you can't play around with yourself or the Most High, because the Most High Creator knows our hearts. You can't say one thing but do another. You have to make sacrifices. And I don't mean sacrifice in the sense of sacrificing someone else, because that's not fair, right? You have to make a sacrifice in a sense of doing what's best for you. So that sacrifice might be cutting out sugar. That's a sacrifice that hurts right now, but it's going to pay off in the long run. But guess what sacrifice you're making if you don't cut out the sugar right now? You're sacrificing your life in the long run, but you're getting that instant gratification right now. It's the same thing spiritually. You might be able to get away with things spiritually. You might be able to get away with it. You may not think you're sacrificing anything, but in the long run, you're sacrificing because you're building up that karma in the spiritual courts of heaven. You're building up karma that you're gonna have to eventually pay in the form of your health or losing something or someone that you care about deeply. And sometimes we do have to lose everything or lose people, places, items, things in order to move to the next level. It has to be removed from us. So that way when we get it back, we can be more grateful for it. We can cherish it and treat it differently. The same thing with your health on this spiritual journey. We have a temple. Our bodies are a temple. We don't just let anyone touch it, anyone inside of it, anybody touch us. We don't just put anything in our temples because we are we hold the temple, and the temple is of God. We are made in God's image, okay? So I'm done rambling on. Today is Father's Day, and I'm not gonna say anything negative about any of the dads out here. Ultimately, I feel like we're all doing the very best that we can, whatever that might look like. So today's Father's Day. I dread going to do anything today. Having a yard and a big house and 4 bathrooms to clean and kids to take care of, and it's just a lot. So I did want to put out some form of content today, and I thought I would end the week or begin the week by talking about detoxing. So if you do like this content, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to my channel because I talk about a lot of different things. I talk about spirituality, I talk about health, wellness, supplements, beauty, self-care. I talk about angels, demons, spiritual attacks. I talk about, I get a little bit into, shadow work. That's what I'll call it. I do a little bit of oracle reading. I might even do a little bit of tarot here and there. I might do a little bit of, commentary on something juicy and some tea or something. You know what I mean? So my channel, it's a little bit something for everybody. Like I said before, I'm going to be showing you guys some of the healthy things that I eat that satisfies my cravings, but still on the healthier side. And I really hope to see you guys in my future videos. If you are watching me, hit the thumbs up, okay? And I cannot see who likes my videos. I can only see who comments in the comment section. If you purchase anything from any of my thing on my link tree, I cannot get any of your financial information. I cannot see who purchased anything. So feel free to check out my link tree. The link is in my bio. If you visit my Amazon storefront, I cannot see who visits or who purchases anything. I do not get the information, okay? The algorithm is able to pick up a demographic of people, but I'm unable to see anyone's personal, private information. So keep that in mind when you're checking out or when you're supporting me, okay? All right, so I hope everyone has a blessed week ahead. I hope everyone has a good day. I hope everyone eats healthy. I hope everyone takes heed to some of the things I'm saying and feed your mind, your body, your spirit, positive things, and deal with the negative as they come and deal with them accordingly and pray about it, okay? All right, well, I will see y'all in my next video. It's nice talking to y'all, and